The man tells police he remembers being awakened in the middle of the night by a loud thump or thud.
Around 5:45 on the morning of the 29th, he left the hotel and found a set of keys on the ground next to the driver's side of his truck, which had been parked right outside the room where Detective Villamil found the red stain. He turned the keys over to Diane Crouch.
When officers show the keys to Divas dancer Rebecca Yavorsky, she recognizes them as Rachel Siani's. Rachel had been holding them as they sat and talked in her car just before she walked off with Denofa.
On Wednesday, April 5th, investigators review surveillance footage from the Pennsylvania Turnpike exit, a minute's drive from the Econo Lodge.
They assumed Denofa took the turnpike to the Delaware River Bridge and tossed Rachel Siani over the side. At 3:13 a.m., the cameras captured Denofa's red truck entering and exiting the eastbound toll booth at Interchange 29.
The shape of a human body can clearly be seen at the tail end of the truck bed. The person has on a white-colored top and white socks, which matches the clothing Rachel Siani was wearing when police recovered her body.
By 3:31 a.m., the same red truck heads back west to Pennsylvania on the turnpike, arriving back at Interchange 29 at 3:40.
Investigators soon interview a woman named Melody Hall, who was behind Denofa at the toll booth that morning.
Hall says she remembers seeing what looked like a person lying face up in the bed of the truck.
According to Hall, the person was covered in a white drop cloth and wearing white socks and dark pants. Initially, she thought the person had passed out from being drunk, so she didn't report the incident at the time.
Hall says she couldn't really see who was driving the truck, but believes the driver was a male based on the shape of his shoulders.
Hall says the driver was wearing a dark jacket and his hair was slicked back like he'd recently taken a shower. This seems to coincide with what the Econo Lodge night auditors said about Denofa smelling strongly of soap when he checked out.
The question remains, did Jack Denofa clean himself up and decide to dispose of Rachel Siani's body after getting into some kind of bloody altercation?
Coming up, the hidden truth lands a suspect behind bars.